Hello, I'm Jacob and you're watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Today I want to talk about veterans, and I want to start with Ezekiel 33:6. It says, "But if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand." Speaking very broadly, we have two types of veterans. You have a veteran who served honorably, who sees hard times coming, who warns people and works on becoming ungovernable. And we're going to talk about that a bit. And then you have the type of veteran to see hard times coming, who sees profit. The second thing that I want to say in this video after the passage in Ezekiel is that a soldier's oath comes, a soldier's honor comes from his oath, swearing to protect the Constitution against enemies, foreign and domestic. So without that oath, a soldier is a mercenary. Without caring about that oath, a soldier has no honor, regardless of what they do. So this was kind of really brought to my attention, or the idea for this video is brought to my attention by two things. The first, Justin Vidito from Bear Mountain Survival. You may know him from season 2 of Alone. Really high-speed dude, really good guy, and a guy who likes to think. He did a video talking about how about 10 years ago, he kind of saw the writing on the wall for what was going on in the military and what was going on with our society and with our government. And he made the decision to retract and to live the life that he is currently living. On the flip side of that, we see Black Rifle Coffee Company, Evan Hafer and Matt Best and those guys continue to spread. And they just signed Travis Pastrana, and I think that is a travesty. So let's first talk about the first type of vet that we talked about, the one who sees potential problems and looks to help other people. This type of veteran is commonly expected to run survival schools, and PSYOPs have been running against this type of veteran for as long as you can look back in the history of televised PSYOPs. Whether it's recently from like Netflix's The Punisher, a lot of anti-veteran PSYOP stuff going on in that series, like thick and heavy, to just about anything. You look at the Burt Gummer from Tremors, you look at extreme preppers, and they are shown to essentially be borderline crazy. Usually they're shown to be right in the end, but they make average people afraid of what they could be. And yet we also, when people want to learn to survive, they want to go to these people to learn it. And they understand it's probably because something that person put together while in the military. And then on the flip side, you have Black Rifle Coffee and the bro vet culture. What you need to understand if you're not a veteran yourself is that most American civilians look to U.S. soldiers and veterans as being more than the average person. What you need to understand is they are not. Whatever mixture of people you see in your daily life, the problems that they have, their strengths and their weaknesses, the same group of people exists in the military. So you have people that see what's coming and they want to get in early so that they come out on top. Black Rifle Coffee, this group of guys who has, come to represent all veterans in a way that promotes degeneracy, immorality, and that pisses on their oath. They'll go and they'll pay for a veteran who beat a stripper to death, and they'll go and crowdfund and promote for them. But then when someone uses their Second Amendment right to lawfully protect their life, they'll spit on them, right? This kind of person, this is made possible through the misinformation to civilians, the psyop in and of itself to believe that veterans are something better. Veterans are something more. Veterans are something different. It's promoted this bro-vet culture. And what the most sad thing about it to me is not that they're shaping the veteran community and the active duty community. It's not that they are making active duty new soldiers think that the cool thing to do is to womanize and be a drunk and get in trouble in the military and be a piece of trash, right? It's not even that. It's that good, well-intentioned people, Lena Mikulik, Travis Pastrana now, believe that they are supporting good, moral, upright people and U.S. veterans when they support Black Rifle Coffee Company, when in reality, they are supporting a company that is directly funding the Democrat Party and that is actively working to corrupt the very morals that their supporters think they are upholding. It's a sad deal, guys. And Black Rifle Coffee will continue to grow in this way because people like me are not going to get the message out to the size of business that puts product in Walmart. People like me are never going to have enough reach to make a dent, whereas Black Rifle Coffee is completely, they have the money and the reach and the support from the, what do you want to call it? You want to call it the freaking shadow government. You want to call it the swamp. Whatever it is that you refer to this less than mainstream flow of power, they have that. They had it from the very beginning. All of these dudes are CIA dudes with intergovernment connections. And as soon as they started up, they get a video on Fox News. They get an interview on Fox News. They have mainstream support. Before Black Rifle Coffee, there were so many small veteran roasters. Hundreds of them have disappeared since. I can't tell you how many self-employed veterans Black Rifle Coffee Company, Nine Line Apparel, and Grunt Style have put out of business. How many self-sufficient veterans doing their own thing lost their self-sufficiency to these mega companies that then go out of their way to promote the mainstream media message, whatever that may be. And they're going to continue to paint veterans who are speaking against this as crazy. And it's a shame to me because people with good intentions are not only going to eat it up, but they're going to fund it. Your flag-waving, Republican, America-loving, patriotic dude who has a high respect for veterans is going to fund the Democrat Party, is going to fund illegals coming to this country, is going to fund the drug cartels, is going to fund the disintegration of the fabric of what he loves. He's going to fund the destruction of morality in his own military. and he has no idea. And it's really hard to get that message out and to do it well. But all of the information that you need is there. If you want to know why people hate Black Rifle Coffee so much, all of the information is out there. It's so easy to find. Every single time that they post something ultra cringy, there's like hundreds of bad comments before they can delete them, block, ban, all of that other stuff. And every time you call attention to it, you have so many comments saying, what did Black Rifle Coffee do? And it's hard for me to understand, like, what do you mean, what did they do? Are you living under a rock? It seems to me like everybody's been screaming from the rooftops that these dudes are freaking dirtbags for years now. But that's how influence works. I feel like everybody should know at this point, but the enthusiast and the small guy like me trying to get a message out is nothing, not even a drop in the bucket. I could have all of the facts surrounding me every day and every single person posting them. I could see everybody sends me emails of everything that everybody says about anybody when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I feel like everybody should know it's literally nothing, because your average person will never know anything about any of it, is going to go down to the local Black Rifle Coffee, or is going to go to the gas station and buy the Black Rifle Coffee 300 little rebadged Monster Energy drink, and they're never going to know anything different. But what you need to know is that there is a group of veterans out there trying to tell you that problems are coming. Justin and myself have been telling you that a war is coming and that crap is shady, and that you need to be thinking about how to become more self-sufficient and more valuable as a human being outside of society. And these are the messages that you need to be looking for, not a bunch of vets showing off fake titties and shooting a bunch of guns while turning around and saying that what America needs is gun control. Tim Kennedy. For the most part, if somebody that you like is mainstream, they're in bed with the wrong people. Come on. The rabbit hole might be deep, but it doesn't take a lot of time to get into, and you can understand most of this in the first 10 minutes of it. It just leads to a lifetime of research and broadening of understanding. But to get the basics of what's going on, to see the basics of what's going on, it's all in the Bible, and it's all right in front of your face. It's hiding in plain sight. So, you know, I hate to use the wolf, the sheepdog, and the sheep analogy. In fact, I'm going to link a video here to Sheepdog Tea Company from my buddy Pete at Cedric Canada. One of the funniest videos ever, even though it's making fun of me. The sheepdog and the wolf thing has been way overdone. It was cringy to begin. It was made even more cringy because it needed to be. But what you need to understand is most of the people in the military are going to be wolves. And most of the people, if not all of the people in politics, are going to be wolves. And the sheepdogs are going to be the ones giving you a different message. And you're going to see their message stamped out more and more. Their reach will be crushed. It is how it works. You can see how you can support this channel in the description box below before I blabber anymore. I hope that you have a blessed day. Talk to you in the comment section below.